If your phone is ringing, but your close rate is starting to shrink time and time, month after month, and you are wondering, what is it? Is it my leads that are coming in? Is it my sales team? You actually don't have a lead problem. You have a positioning problem. I see this time and time again. And here's what's happening on the back end. Your closers are saying the leads are bad, and then your marketing person is saying the closers are bad. Your customers are saying you're too expensive, or your high-end customers are saying you're not premium enough. So everyone is confused because your positioning is confusing. Now, I work entirely with home contractors and I run ad campaigns for them. This is exactly what we've seen time and time again, and let me show you an example right now and what happened. We were running this campaign for a client and we were getting around $34 cost per lead. Yes, that is great. We always want to be able to hit in that area. However, whenever it comes to it into our closes, he only got one close for $2,500, and all of them were lost or either dead. So we realized that the close rate was an issue that was happening. And then after, whenever we made the adjustments, and we started to do it recently from our new campaign, this is where it made a huge difference. Yes, the cost per lead were higher. However, this is where we were able to get an $18,000 close, a $14,000 close, a $12,000, and a $6,000. This happened with just a switch on not anything else but the positioning itself. The creatives are so important nowadays that if your marketing team is not understanding creatives very much, then this is going to be a hindrance on the performance. And this is all the difference between positioning. And I've taken all of the information that we have learned and that I implement for my clients into a full breakdown. So in this video, you will have complete understanding in exactly who to be able to target, how to target, what to do, what to say, and let's get straight into the breakdown. So I broke it down into 3 tiers of what you will be working with. And I say pick your lane, because this is how your ads are going to fit into these. And if you do all of them, you're going to be invisible into the market. So there's column 1. I call it volume player. I hop on calls time and time again with different contractors in all different varieties. And so I understand exactly about their business, and this is where I make it where they're in either of these columns. So column 1 is the volume player. This is where we beat any competition price. This is where you're more of a low amount and you're just able to help people because you're the cheapest in the market. So you want to win on prices, and that is it. So we want to do for the creatives is be very heavy on incentives. BOGOs, X amount off, free add-ons, financing available. So you want to make sure that your creatives are really honing in on the incentives of a price difference drop, so forth, and just continue to launch that into your advertisement. Now we're specifically talking about meta advertisement, and that's what we've been able to do in the analysis onto here. And then, of course, I have to say this very importantly, because creatives are king. What you're using for your words is just as important as well. We have made a small difference on just the words that were used, exponential difference. So do not overlook on the use of words on your primary text, which are like the captions in your videos, and also the creatives, which are the statics, what you're saying on the videos, and so forth. So of course, the words you want to use are going to be affordable, save, deal, limited time, spring special, free, hurry, or today only. So this is where you want to use a lot of those BOGO incentives all the time. And this is where we like to use. And so some examples that you can be able to understand is like for roofing. We do $1,500 off on full roof replacement this month only. Or for an HVAC company, we've used things for a free service call and get $200 off of a new AC unit. We also use it where they get buy one and then get the other one free. We've also done in HVAC where it would be like buy one HVAC system, get an AC unit for free. So different things. And as well as painting a business, we've done where you buy one room and you get the second one 50% off or the second one for free. So different ways. I would say that incentives are very important to incorporate, especially if you're starting out in, the online space. You're not well known, so forth. You only have referrals. You don't have testimonials. You don't have anything of before and afters. You're not I would say that I choose volume player for the home contractors, be able to showcase their authority online. Definitely the incentives would be something to go off of first, so you can start just getting more and more and then increasing it over time, where we can get those testimonials in, where we can get those footages in, and so forth. But right now, when people are going to look you up online, you're going to see nothing. So it's really hard to amplify as the premium choice when you're not known as a high credential and they don't have trust with you. So that's kind of the difference to look at it. And then, of course, there's column 2, which is value player. So this is where you're mixing both the good price and good quality at the same time. This is where a lot of majority of the businesses that I do work with are. And this is more if you are at higher ticket. So saying that your starting price is $15,000. This is where you want to still incorporate different things to differentiate yourself. So who this is for is very mid-market with quality. And this is where you want to do is incorporate a soft incentive with a bundle value or financing options. So what do we mean by that is that you want to go through credibility first in terms of who you are, what you do, who you've helped, and then a reasonable value. So something that could be able to increase the trust. So like I said, words to be able to incorporate are going to be trusted, quality, guaranteed, X years in business, family owned, licensed, insured. But we obviously do want to avoid words that are going to be cheap, discounting, stacking, and so forth. So this is where you're going to put the free estimate, free inspection. You can also be able to do is that when it comes to the inspection, you can say free gutters for every full roof replacement. So something that it is an add-on value. HVAC company, we just amplify their years in business. So that's something to put credibility on and trust. For a backyard remodeling, they had a 10-year warranty. So we really amplified on that than really doing any logos, but that was a really good way to add value and trust with a mix of different creatives that we were using. Pause before we continue forward. My name is Bianca and I run Social Influence Studios. We're a marketing agency that works with home contractors and helps them dominate the online space. We diversify in all different areas in terms of branding, needing a website, SEO, marketing within online of social media, or paid advertisement on Google and Meta. We are your one-stop shop when it comes to generating leads, brand authority, and exposure. Now, we only take limited amount of clients because we really like to build relationships for long term. So if you are interested to have a trusted marketing agency to work with you as partners, then click the link down below. That will get you directly to booking a call if you qualify to work with us. So on that call, we'll create you a whole marketing roadmap to understand exactly how you're going to reach that next KPI, next marketing effort. Now let's get back to the rest of the video. And now we have the last one, which is column 3, and that is the luxury players. Now, this is where we are not competing on any prices. There's no BOGOs, there's no incentives. They still work. And this is what made the difference for our client that I showed you in the beginning of the video, is that we're only utilizing in the ways of premium only, refuses to use his discounts. And the thing is that we are integrating a lot of the words that scream to the higher end, which of course is luxury, premium, custom, concierge, white glove, different areas for that. So you want to avoid words of saving, discounts, free. And of course, the CTA is going to be a scheduled consultation, request a quote. And the thing that I do want to be able to say is that we actually integrate the price in it. Now, if you're selling a 20K offer, is it okay to be able to put a 20K offer? Yes. And so what we actually did is actually putting the prices on the creatives. Why that works? People just want to know how much it costs. Don't waste my time. It's just as simple as that. So we've switched the creatives of just saying that it starts at $6,000 or $4,000 for 4 bedrooms. That's it. So in terms of a big price package, there's different ways to incorporate it. So we definitely want to do this where I'm telling you what I'm saying right now is what is gold. We did this for a bathroom remodeling. And the thing is, a bathroom remodel can go anywhere from minimum 15K all the way to 200K. So it's very much of a big offer that you're working with. So what we did is that you sell them on one thing, then you sell them all the features after that. So we did this campaign where we did $8,000 for a walk-in shower. And that has generated so much results and lead flow for that client because of how we just basically sold them on one thing, which was the walk-in shower. Then it came to where they wanted multiple different things in their bathroom done. So it made a huge difference. Rather than starting a big number, you can always find little things of what is something to be upgraded that is just one thing and then sell them on the rest. So as you can see, some real world examples from what we've done. The roofing, HVAC, and painting. So roofing, we've done lifetime warranty, slate and copper roofing system starting at $50K. HVAC, which is custom whole home client system for luxury estates. As you can see, incorporating luxury. In painting, we also done like signature interior finishes or luxury premium painting. And then starting at $15K per project. That's where, incorporating a price has actually been very good in our end in terms of creatives. You also cannot have it as well, but we see it that it works even whenever it's a higher ticket package. Now, awesome. So now within paid advertising, you have the clarity of why your leads are saying the certain things. I always say it's really important to look at the close rate, then looking at just the cost per lead. Take importance onto that. Understand what your messaging is. And that's where you're going to realize that probably it is the positioning problem. So many people overlook this because majority of this industry is analytical, and this is where the creatives are what's going to be your winning bet. Refine your offer, pick your lane, and make sure to follow me for more content like this, and I'll catch you guys on another video. See ya.